Lady Bass with River City Promos. Here today, we're with Recurrence, the hottest metal band out of Independence, Kentucky, and we have some questions for them, so let's see what they have to say.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Awesome, guys. For your information, we're the only metal band.
We might be the only one, yeah.
Do you guys want to introduce yourselves, like your names?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Alex, or the Antidote, as they call me. I do vocals.
I'm CT Duncan. I'm on guitars.
Matthew Pulaski.
Okay, I have a question. Where did you get that name from?
The Antidote. It was like kind of like in maybe high school, but it was kind of just a reminder to like sometimes you have to like be the change you want to see or be your own cure for like, so it's kind of just a reminder to like self-improvement, which is kind of what Recurrence is about in a lot of lyrics and stuff. So yeah.
Cool. So that kind of leads into what I was first going to ask, which was we want to talk about your new album, Just Drop. So what does it mean and what inspired it and what do you hope to communicate to your audience?
So what does artist survival mean? So artist survival, and so the concept with it is let me think for a second, because there's a lot of different concepts involved. The basic, so the overall theme of artist survival comes from one of the lyrics that's in there, that's overcoming suffering and learning from failure. That's the art of survival. So that's it in a nutshell. But basically a lot of the songs center around like the self-improvement theme, not giving up when like shit gets rough. There's a lot of like kind of like darker themes that have just been, some of it's like more personal about stuff that I've been through and that's how I struggled with it. Some of the other songs are kind of more about like global, like, you know, humanity and whole and where we're heading and just all the crazy things that are happening and have been happening and they will continue to happen.
Yeah, a lot of the lyrics are like more about rising up and working together and overcoming. Like, we're not necessarily bad with just like, oh, fuck this, fuck that. It's more like, yeah, fuck this, fuck that. Like, here's why and here's how you can overcome it.
Yeah. You got kind of like a whole solution. Like you want to.
The answer.
The antidote. Yeah. Okay. And my next question for you would be, how would you describe your sound to someone who's never heard your music?
I'll ask you guys this because I'm never 100% sure. I say that we're influenced by like, I'm influenced by like melodic death metal, like a lot of Swedish bands, and so on work, Jim Foley, the Dust, and then we have like melodic metal too.
I would say just expect they were gonna fucking expect later. You're gonna have a dramatic experience.
I think we're like old school melodic deathcore and like old school like metalcore with like lots of breakdowns, lots of melody, but also like techno beats and techno like tricks and like orchestras and shit. Like I don't know.
Melodic Death Metal Band.
That's what I usually say.
Yeah. You guys are using something in your new album, I heard?
Yeah. So it was on the first album too. But with this album, I want
much more prevalent.
Yeah, like there's a lot more amps. Really, I just try to figure out like what can fit, and sometimes like I try to fit things where normally wouldn't. Like there's the opening track. Like when we have our opening track, it's supposed to be like super epic and kind of like sometimes very long song, and we try to do things. So this one, I wanted to make it more epic than the last album we did.
Legit, sometimes we'll be writing a song, and I'll be like, I don't know, this is kind of boring. Now it's just like, wait, let me add the stuff on top of it. And then he adds the synths and the orchestras and all that shit. I'm like, never mind, this song is amazing.
You guys have orchestras in it?
Yeah, so a lot of these songs will have violin ensembles and things of that nature. Cellos, yeah, there's some like brass and stuff too. Yeah, so part of this opening song is called Rise from Nothing. Just rising from nothing, right? So it starts out with like thunderstorm and rain and sound effects, and it goes in and there's like, we got everything. We got breakdowns, we've got synths, we've got harmonies, we've got like fast blast beats, and then there's like some folk instruments. So I'm really into like folk metal. So there's like a Jews harp in the chorus, which is a thing where you're like bang, 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 like those things from like Russia.
Yeah, call
yeah, and also so there's like an Aztec death whistle that's in there, and there's some buddies of mine that are from Ecuador, and they're Ecuadorian folk musicians, and they're also really into metal and stuff. We met like online and everything. So yeah, shout out to David and Andres because they've got like some it's called like Siku, it's like pan flutes, and like various Ecuadorian instruments that the names are Charango or something. But yeah, we've got that in there, and then we've got our former guitarist that he left the band because he moved to North Carolina. He could do like that Mongolian singing, like that shit. And so we got that. Like this song is just insane. And then the best part is the breakdown. This was one where we disagreed on, but I put bird chirping noises like right before a breakdown. And
I laughed my ass off the first time I heard it. I thought he was fucking with me.
He thought I was joking. I was like, dude, I just added birds. He said, what do you mean? I was like, listen. I was like, no.
So that wasn't fun. You guys took it out.
No, it's absolutely.
I lost that battle.
Yeah. But yeah. So I'm advice from nothing. It's like 6 minutes long, but it doesn't feel long. Like it kind of like is like a journey and shit. So yeah.
That's really cool. I did not know that. So that's
And birds.
My next question I want to ask you is, what drew you into metal music or head music in general? Was it sound or energy? That really speaks to you about the genre.
I'll let you start with that.
Yeah, so what got me into metal is, so a lot of people might look at metalheads and like go to metal show and like the violence and think like, oh, these people are angry people or not very angry. What are you talking about? The most sweetest people you'll ever meet. That's because we have an awesome outlet for community metal talk. Channeling, you have your positive outlet for that. Choosing money after the show, everyone's in the same headspace you are. When you leave, you're all happier and chill and better because of it. Yes, 100%. Creativity and anger, aggression, all that. We get it out.
Yeah. That's pretty understandable. Like you feel community?
Yeah. What the most down to
I mean, look at this. Point that camera. We got like 50 people in a house party here. All trying to clean metal, right?
Yeah. In the basement. The ceilings were this high.
Yeah.
Everybody's having a time.
Metalheads don't care.
Yeah.
You say there's a party, there's some metal playing, they're there. They're ready for it.
Yeah. Maybe free spirit.
Yeah.
Okay, this question is, what does the metal genre mean to you personally? How do you feel like your band fits in now? Do you feel like you're outcast, or do you think you fit in? Like, where do you fall?
I feel in the US, perhaps we're a little bit of outcast because it's more like hardcore, deathcore type stuff, which is nothing wrong with that. But I feel like if we were in like Sweden or Finland, we fit right in because we have a lot of that Swedish influence. But I mean, a lot of like some of the metalcore here was like influenced by those bands. So we're not like entirely outcast, but we do play a lot of shows. Like I like playing shows with like different variety of bands, but we don't really find a lot of melodic death metal bands, or even like the metalcore bands. Like today, it's just mostly like deathcore and hardcore. So I feel like we're kind of, I don't know about outcast because people might not be super like, oh, what is this? But like they still can get into it. Like it's not like breakdown after breakdown. We still got breakdowns in there. We've got like guitar solos. We've got a lot there.
I feel like metalheads have very eclectic tastes.
Yeah.
So they're not opposed to like trying something different. So we never heard like after a show like, why are you guys playing here? You don't fit in here. You guys suck compared to the other bands, something like that.
Yeah.
And like we don't get any hate from any of the other bands that don't sound like us. Like we're all big families, you know. We all play a lot of shows together.
Yeah.
Even people like that aren't into our genre and like us, like they'll say like, you know, I'm not really too into your music, but you guys like have so much energy. Like so we at least will have energy, dude. Like that's something we get consistently. I mean there's people online that don't like some of our songs of music and say we suck, but I feel like that's any band. But yeah, exactly. But I mean, I feel like we have something unique probably in the scene, but also like it's not so
It's so out there that people can't.
yeah, I feel like there's like something that like if you're into metal, there's definitely something for you. Yeah, like we got like synths, orchestra, breakdowns, we've got like dissonant stuff. We've got clean singing, we got bird. If you're into birds, yeah, listen to the song and guess the bird that's on the track. Heard people love that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very insightful.
No biggie.
Okay,
These are great questions, by the way.
yeah, I really thought these through.
Yeah.
This one's not really related to metal, but what's the weirdest, wildest, or most unforgettable thing that you've seen or witnessed at a show?
At any show or one of our shows?
You can answer.
Okay, well, I know at any show, at least off the top of my head, that stands out was, I believe it was in Cleveland at the Recurrence Theater. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I believe the lineup was Acacia Strain, Whitechapel, like I'm gonna forget who the other bands were, but it was like basically like super deathcore bands, and there was like it was like a theater, and there was like the pit, and Acacia Strain is
a big balcony.
Yeah, there's a balcony up top, and Acacia Strain is like one of the most like violent crowds ever, and I love them, but like their crowds are always rowdy, and I forget what song it was, but the vocals were like called out, like, "You need to lose your shit, I want to see violence," and they started the song. A guy up in the balcony jumped like, I don't know, 30 feet or however how tall it was, into the middle of the crowd and just landed on the concrete and got carried out.
That's the craziest.
That was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, he must have been trashed and just thought it would be cool. I don't know, but that was a wild show.
Yeah, that was insane.
Nothing like that has happened to any of our
I haven't
shows.
seen anything that crazy.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, hopefully not.
We did play a basement show in Chicago. There's probably like 50 people there. It was packed, and that was the first time we got an encore.
Yeah, that was probably what stood out to us as crazy, because we don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And we weren't sure that people would like, because we were in a hardcore lineup.
Yeah.
And we're not really so hardcore, so we didn't know if people would be into us, but these, like, they were really into us. Like we weren't even like headlining, and they asked for an encore, and I always was like, I think encores are lame because like people do them as fake, but I was like, we have other songs we can play if you really want to hear one.
We didn't play them,
and they just kept going crazy. So yeah, that was probably the one that stood out to me the most. You got any? No. It's hard to come up with on the top of your head. Yeah, so many shows. Yeah.
I do want to ask, how did that encore make you feel? Like, did you feel like, wow, I connected with that?
Yeah, because like it was like said, I always thought like encores are cheesy because they're rehearsed and like everybody knows you're gonna do one, and there's like one more, but like it was like at first someone said one more song, and I was like, everyone always says that, and I was like, we're not headlining whatever. But then a couple other people said it too, and I'm like, nah. But then like a bunch of people were saying, I was like, we have more songs. I was like, do you guys really want to hear another song? And you just say, and I was like, oh, we're here. I was like, all right, well,
if I did say one word that made me feel, I'd say grateful.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how I feel about fame. Like, I've been the type of person, if I ever like actually got famous, people ask for my autograph, I'd be like, thank you. Like, oh, thank you. Yeah, sure, of course.
The autograph thing reminds me at the Alabama show.
Okay, so that song is crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't crazy like violent, but it was crazy and unexpected. So we played this show at this venue called The Shed, and it's literally a shed in like someone's wood is in Alabama. It's a garage, yeah, in
We
Alabama.
pulled to a house in like backwoods, Alabama. I'm like, okay, we're cool.
Yeah. Then so we play it. Yeah. But we played the show, and then afterwards, this like girl came up to us and was like, "Oh, hey, I drew you on stage while you're performing, and this is my first concert. Will you sign this art?" And I looked at it. She was like, "It was like really good. Like it looked better than I do in real life." I was like, "Absolutely, we'll sign it." Like so, it was like we got fan art, and it was her first concert ever, and she was like at a shed in Alabama, like, "Oh, this is what concerts are like now." And I'm like, "Oh."
A few weeks ago, I can't remember where we were, but like, 2 kids said they drove like, they had their mom drive them like 5 hours to come see it.
Yeah.
I bought them both t-shirts.
Yeah.
Gave them our t-shirts. Because I'm like, that's insane. Thank you.
Next one. Ooh. What's a lyric that you're most proud of? Or you think is your best work? Like, and why?
It's funny you asked that because I'm really critical on my lyrics. I try to make them as good as I can, but I'm like never really satisfied with them.
Yeah.
And off the top of my head, off the new album, it's Rise from Nothing. There's a lyric. There's a line in it, not the whole song overall, but in the chorus, it's goddamn, we were failing as a species we're bearing and we're ashamed. Are we at fault for all the things we've done or all the things that we have failed to do? I don't know. I just thought that was really cool speaking as a concept. So that's probably my favorite lyric on the album. I think
I got one that's kind of like a little bit of a band. So we've got this song. So we were a band like 10, 15 years ago. Broke up for a while, decided to bring it back over the last couple of years. So I've been in bands with this guy for like 15 years. We have this song from the first album called The 900.
I like that song.
To this day, this fucker has never told me what the 900 means. Like, what is the significance of that number? It's driven me crazy. I've been like putting tacks on like on yards, like trying to figure out what the 900 is for 15 years.
Yeah, it shows before I don't really do this anymore because it got after like 50 times I was just tired of coming up with stuff. But I would come up with something new to say that it was like about something else, and I'd be like, this song is like called The 900 and it's not about Spartans. I think it was like the first song. I'll say like some crazy shit. Like one was like, I said something like I rescued like 900 penguins from a burning building, and like, what are you talking about? Like,
So that's not like meaningless or like.
oh no, it's not meaningless. The title is just it has meaning, but I feel like it's it's one of those things that it's like I feel like it's rather not share. But like if you read the lyrics, you can kind of gather some insight.
Yeah, I try. You can.
That's not really
for 15 years.
Yeah, that was actually the first song I ever wrote. Yeah. The lyrics I wrote is in 2006. The song itself, once I started learning guitar, was probably like 2010. So that was like the original. Our first demo had the 900 and Your Savior, and we recorded it like we didn't know what we were doing, and it sounded like really bad, but like we stayed up all night like printing off like CDs and stuff to hand out.
This dude had a very early demo that he recorded on an answering machine.
Oh, my first band in high school, that was in like 2004 or 5, like we didn't have recording, and like one of the guitarists like, dude, I got my parents' answering machine, all we do is just press record and have a microphone, and all you can hear is just like a cymbal just yeah.
It does not funk, I don't know what.
Yeah.
So kind of leading up to that, who inspires you the most, musically or personally? Inside or outside of that? Who are your idols?
I'm gonna give a really cliche answer. I'm gonna say my dad. I lost my dad a couple years ago. He was only 55, heart attack. But he was a musician. One of the last things we did together was our Judas Priest concert together. So even in his MPs, he never gave up the dream. He was in a band until the day he died, out there playing bars. So that always inspires me. He never gave up his dream of what he loved. So no matter what bullshit job he had to work at, he never gave up his dream.
Do you see yourself doing that for the rest of your life?
I don't know. I don't think I'll ever fully give it up. I've taken breaks with music before, and maybe it'll happen again. But, I don't think I'll ever fully give it up. You know, it's part of it.
If your younger self could see you right now, what would they say?
How young are we talking? Are we talking childhood, teenager, 20s? Because I'm not so young anymore.
Maybe like 9 or something. I don't know. Whatever is like, you feel like your younger self. You say whatever.
He'd be pissed at me for like not making it yet. And just like working some white collar job. So now, no, this wasn't the plan. What are you doing?
My younger self, the 9-year-old self, I always knew that I wanted to do music. When I was like a kid, I was like coming up with songs or singing on the radio. So I'd probably be excited that I actually was doing music. My not so younger self, like from 7, 10 years ago, when I kind of like gave up for a while, probably be really inspired and maybe want to give it up. I mean, I'm playing in a basement, which isn't like, you know, making it, but there's tons of people here and I'm having a good time. So it's not, to me, it's never. Yeah.
I feel like as a younger son, I would be like, oh my God, you're playing in all these different states. It's something awesome. Yeah. We've been like, I mean, like, what's
I think we've been after next weekend will be 10 states that we've been to. So, a fifth of the country. Yeah.
We're everywhere, man.
17 cities, I think. So
as a younger self, I'd be like, get out there.
Okay, if you weren't making music, what would you be doing?
Oh, I already know the answer to that. My answer's not very happy, so I'll start. I'd be really depressed and miserable, and I'd be wanting to make music. That's exactly what happened when I wasn't. So, yeah. But, I mean, if I had to do something other than music, I mean, it's not like music pays the bills, but I don't. I always wanted to try stand-up comedy. I've tried it a couple of times and not good at it, but I think that's probably what I would maybe pursue and focus on more.
I have way too many hobbies. I mean, I've done stand-up before. I've been an introvert.
He's good at stand-up too.
I used to travel around and play Magic the Gathering, like to pick the rooms, make two masters from that. Board games. I love like board games and get stuff. I've always been a dream of like some of the cool stuff.
What's one underrated metal band that everybody should
Me, off the top of my head, I always say the Dust Ball is one of like the greatest underrated bands in the sense that like they're so good, but like not so many people know about them, and they're having a comeback album soon, and they just announced a tour. So the Dust Ball from Sweden, if you haven't heard of them, check them out. They're incredible, especially like Melodic Death Metal.
I would say every band that we're playing with, every band in the scene right now, you guys gotta listen to them. Check out the lineup. They're really thoroughly played. They're some bangers. All these guys are amazing. Like, it's crazy how many metal bands go out that have 1,000 views on YouTube. Big band, I would say, Despise Icon. It's crazy. Like, they've been around for like 20 years. Their last 2 albums are their best albums. Who has their 2 best albums this late in their career? It's insane. So they could always stand to get a bump in the because they're killing it.
I'd have to say unwinding the hell.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Unwinding in Our Misery's End. We play with those guys a lot. They're so
Definitely underrated too. Nobody follow me.
Subterfuge, another great band that you check
That
out.
was awesome.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's fucking sweet. Great friends of ours. If people have been watching our shows, we're trying to do shows with bands that we like and that we're doing and that work hard too. So you'll see us with Subterfuge on Mining Reality a lot.
And I'm not just saying legit, all these bands we play with, their songs get stuck in my head.
Yeah.
These guys, I will never get that out of my head.
I got remember who the enemy is, and now I'm lighting fucking reality. Stuck in my head, those little melodies. But yeah, I love the stuff you guys do with the little melodies. That's really what stuck in my head. Art of Surviving, like, here's another song in my head.
That's our goal, man.
I think that might be his favorite. It might have overtaken Remember Who the Enemy Is. I'm not sure yet. It is a close call. Yeah, it's a close call. I'll say it.
Is this the part where I'll turn the camera around and ask you Is this the part where we turn the camera around and we talk to you about why you got to interview me?
What's your favorite interview?
Yeah, what got you into metal?
You want to genuinely ask me that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, what got you into doing this?
I love music. It's like you guys like listen to music and connect to it, and it makes you feel a certain way. Like we were talking about this earlier. Like you like to play music. I like the business side of music. So to me, that's how I express it.
Yes, everyone likes the business side of music.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like
That's awesome.
That's good though. You'll go far, yeah.
Yeah, because like people like you need to focus on playing music. I'll take care of the
Can't
business.
argue with that.
Dirty stuff. So
I bet you've met a lot of interesting people in all this.
what is it?
I bet you've met a lot of interesting people that
yes.
have heard some really cool stories.
Yeah, I've
That's part of
definitely
it.
met a lot.
Is it this genre of music in particular? Kind of
I'm like right here with rap and metal. Like it's just
Talk to this guy. He likes rap and metal.
yeah, like new metal is probably my favorite form.
There you go.
But
He had a rap thing he was doing for a while. Right?
Yeah.
Way back in the day. Yeah.
what kind of rap?
Like kind of like Atlanta trap kind of music, like OJ and Juice Man, Gucci Man, that kind of sound.
Yeah, he was legit friends with our Juice Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not something most metalheads can say.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Shout out to AJ, just man. He's a dude.
Was there anything else that you'd like to share with your fans or your audience?
I just want to say thank you for doing this and thank you for your time. And
Yeah.
thank you guys for putting us on here and listening to us ramble on and on. I appreciate it.
And the most important thing is make sure to follow us on Instagram, but also Spotify, YouTube. That's really big. There's an app called Bands in Town that gives you notification when we're coming to your city. Website www.recurrence.band, B-A-N-D. What else? Yeah, Art of Survival is out now on all platforms. Check it out. We've got 5 more shows at the end of the year, so November. We've got Akron tomorrow, Milwaukee next Saturday, Nashville the Saturday after that, and Dayton the Sunday after that. And then we're taking a little hibernation to recording, and we're writing and recording our 3rd album. So stay tuned.
It sounds really cliche. I know every band's like, follow, subscribe. But like, legit, that's all the record labels care about. How many Spotify followers do you have? How many Instagram followers do you have? How many views on YouTube? Like, that's all they care about. It doesn't matter if it's the best band
We
in the
just
world.
need 10,000 of you to follow us on Spotify
Yeah.
and listen to us monthly, and then we'll be good.
Yeah.
So.
So that's why every band does that, because it really matters.
Yeah.
It's the only thing they care
It's
about.
very important. Just like voting every number, I think it matters.
Yeah. You can read how I feel about that in the lyrics to remember the
Well, thank you for taking the time to
Thank you for having us.
You guys
Appreciate
are
it.
going on, not next, but...
No, there's Unwinding Reality, and then our friends Arcadian Shift, and then Clinically Cliche, and then us. So. It's gonna be a good night.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Me and the cameraman are going to go downstairs and make sure to film some of their performances, and we'll be sharing.
Hell yeah, catch them winding down there.
Yes.
Yes, nice.
Yes.